Yes, boys.
What's happening, Mush?
This, my God, boys, that is exceptional timing. I hope your timing for both of you is like that come fight night. Listen,
I'll be there. I'll be there early.
I can't see you. How do I see you on here?
Can you not see us?
No, right there.
I think you might have to turn your camera on. We can see you. Flash, can you see him?
Yeah, I can see him. I can see everyone.
Yeah, we can see.
You see the guy's fucking first.
Yeah, listen, let me introduce you and to the fight fans. Everyone is just tuning in. It's good to see a good audience tuning in. Welcome to the Gunman Insta Live. This is the baddest boxing platform in the UK. Tonight we have the live and exclusive face-off of one of the most hotly anticipated hybrid 4-ounce boxing matches that is about to go down on Rising Promotion. Bad to the bone. Down to my right, we have the multi-belt BKB champion, world champion, one of BKB's finest, the slick punching Scott McHugh, who has a defense tighter than OJ Simpson. He is going to be taking on the hardened game warrior, known for his 5-second demolition job of the Bash. He knocks Bash down like he was the Twin Towers on 9/11. And this is the Flash. So we have got McHugh versus Flash. It was only right that we start with the champion, Scott McHugh. Mr. McHugh, why have you taken this fight?
Well, listen, because obviously Flatton bashed in it, and I've got respect for Bash from the BKB days. He went there, did what he did, so he can come and fight me now. Can't I see you contest this against me? See if you can do that to me.
Bigger the better. Bigger the better.
Bigger the better. Listen, mate, I'm going to fucking knock his spark out in first round. That's what I'm going to do.
That's what you think, Scott, man. But listen, you've called me out at the perfect time, man, because the whole world's going to watch me pull off their biggest upset. I promise you now. Listen, a lot of people are underestimating me. I'm the most fastest growing fighter in the whole of 2024. Done 16 fights. 16 fights in 8 months. I've watched your fights and I've been there studying your loads, you know what I mean? And I had to stop because it was boring, you know what I mean? You're going to 15 minutes, you're going to the end of the round, all the fight. Nothing special, Scott. My fights, I'm either knocking them out or getting knocked out. It's entertainment all day, you know what I mean? So listen, I'm coming to kill, Scott. Even if it was fucking on the day I'm coming, man, training like never before, and listen, my activeness, I've been building loads of experience.
Mate, I'm proper scared, you know what I mean? I've only had 18 bare knuckle fights. I've had about 20 Thai fights. I'm 19-0 in boxing, undefeated in hybrid. Listen, mate, no man has knocked me out before, so good luck knocking me out with your skinny little arms in a 4-ounce glove.
I just see feints and waiting. I don't see much action. I'm just seeing little, like, I've watched you a lot, Scott. I'm a very good fight analyst. I've watched your stuff.
You're a fucking narcissist. That's what you are, mate. You're a fucking fight analyst. You don't even know what fucking fighting means. I fought since I was a little boy, mate. That's what I mean. What have you done? Go and fucking knock Bash out when he's pissed up? Listen, you're fighting a real deal here, mate. You see how many look at these here. Right, look at these. Yeah, what I've got. You see all them? Wait, now I've got more. See all these?
Hey, listen, let's fight for the belt.
I've even retired the fucking bare knuckle legend. So.
He's saying, are you putting them all on the line, Scott?
I'll tell him.
I don't need to put on the line. Line won't be fucking. I'll give you a line after the fight, mate. That's what I'll fucking give you after I've knocked you out unconscious.
I don't do the drugs, man. I smoke a bit of herb, but that's me. I'm stopping the weed for you. 12 years smoking weed. I'm stopping that for you, Scott. You're changing my life,
okay, I'll roll you up like a joint.
Trust me,
I'll roll you up and smoke you.
Roll me up, I'll smoke you, man. You're going to be done. Listen, I've seen you go to the end of the round at all your fights. It's boring, Scott. I knock people out. I put people out. 8-second knockout, 5-second knockout, 45-second knockout. I started fighting last March. I'm the fastest growing fighter. Listen, I'm going to be calm and collective in the fight, but I'm coming to knock you out. I'm going to put you out clean, and then after this, you're going to know who I am. Everyone's going to know who the fuck I am. You know what I mean? People can say I'm a bully for fighting Bash. I was scared. He's got a lot of experience on me. Now I'm fighting you. I've always been the underdog, and this is a big test. Hey, pressure creates diamonds.
Scott, what was you called him out after the Bash fight. What was it that got under your skin so much about that fight?
Just bouncing about like as a fucking hard man, like, oh, I've just not fucking bash out. Fucking fight me. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Was I got loads of views off it. Fair play. He called me out. Bash called me out and wanted the street fight. I wanted to fight him and make money on a promotion. People got it twisted. Listen, Scott, yeah, I've watched it. My first fight, you was meant to be on the card, yeah. You wasn't on the card. I've been watching you for a while. I've always knew I could one day beat you. I didn't know it was going to be this soon, but I'm training like mad. And trust me, Scott, when I land on you, yeah, you're going to know about it, man. You might put me down. You might do whatever. I've been embarrassed in front of hundreds of people. There's nothing you can do to me that hasn't already been done. Listen, I'm coming and I'm prepared. I'm ready for you, Scott.
Do you want to I'll tell you what, yeah? I'll put you £1,000 and I'll put you out in first round.
Yeah,
£1,000. I will put you £1,000 down. I put you out.
I'll put £1,000 on it all day. Let's do that.
Right, let's deal. First round. Right, I will stop you.
And what about if I knock you out in the first round? What do I get?
Listen, it's not. It can't happen. I don't get knocked out, mate.
If I knock you out in the first round.
I'll do that if you knock me out in first round. But
most of my fighting career, I've been fighting bigger people. I fought 8 champions. You know what I mean?
You haven't fought me yet. You haven't fought me.
Haley, Street Thieves champion. Anton Sharp, 2-time North Wales.
Fucking hell, I beat all them. All them will you beat. I beat them all one hand.
I've got to fight this Friday, Scott. Yeah, he's 80 kilo. He's a big guy. He's just a side mission. I won't be taking this fight. I know I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna jump on the mic. I'm gonna say, "Yo, I hope you was watching," and then I'm gonna knock you out on the 1st of March, Scott. And if you think that's not true, then wait till it happens. Bad to the bone. Yeah, I'm gonna make a name for myself. Trust me on that.
He's confident. He's confident, Scott.
Hey, listen, I know for a
fact. He's gonna be confident in it. Do you know what I mean?
Listen, Scott. What does this fight mean?
He's got a lot of pressure on him now.
Let me ask you, what does this fight mean to you, Scott?
Listen, it's another day in the office for me. Like Sean George, who are retired in bare knuckle boxing, the legend, and I'll do same to you, mate. So fucking shut your mouth.
Watching your fight, so. But listen, that fight, that's where you've gone wrong, yeah. This fight means everything to me. This is my whole life. I might never get an opportunity like this ever again. So trust me, yeah. I'm taking this by the fucking everything. You know what I mean? Trust me, you're gonna be shocked.
We'll do it bare knuckle, and if you're that confident, we'll do it. Why don't we do it bare knuckle then?
Well, you wanted 4-ounce gloves, we'll do it bare knuckle, whatever.
Do bare knuckle, mate. I'll do bare knuckle. No, to be fair, I'm contracted out, so we'll leave 4 ounce and we'll do bare knuckle after in the no rules.
Ready for anything, but listen, Scott, honestly, yeah, I've got another thing, but I've just lost what I was going to say to you, man. But fucking yeah, I'm the worst person you fought. I'm the most unstylistic person you fought. But I've never been trained by a boxing gym. I'm my own fight. I've got my own style. I ain't got any. I'm different in every single fight. I keep leveling up. Do you know what I mean? So you can't watch my fights and go off that. People call me a winner. People call me this and that. I'm not being all talk here. I'm not trying to sell a fight. I'm being serious.
Oh, listen, mate. You can say what you want.
Knock you out. When I land that punch, Bash, yeah, he took one punch behind here. No one's knocked him out that fast. You know what I mean? And not because he was drunk or because he was this, because it was me. And when I see you on the 1st of March, you might land some, but when I land on you, you're going to know and you're going to realise, you're going to respect me. You're going to respect me after this, man. And I'll give you the rematch, Scott. I'll give you the rematch. If I win, I'll give you the rematch and we'll get big money for it, you know?
There will be no rematch. The only thing what'll be there is a fucking funeral when I fucking kill you. With an over, right?
Keep the same energy then. Keep the same energy. No one's knocked me out. I'm 16 fights in, try and knock me out. No one's ever put me to sleep. People have done whatever to me. I've got back up every time. No one's put me to sleep. I'm giving you that test now. Try and put me to sleep, Scott. You know what I mean? I've got my guard. I know exactly your style. You're southpaw. You do all this and that. You're not going to land on me. I'm so unstylistic.
I can't wait for this, man.
I'm going to be awkward. I'm going to be giving you that jab and you're going to realise, man, I've got a good jab as good as my right hand. And people won't know until
I eat jabs bare knuckle for breakfast. Can't you see what scars all over my face?
No, but you take too much damage. You take loads of damage with all these bruises. I'm not going to put you through that. I just all this damage on your face. You waste time and energy and damage on fucking having these fucking wars with people. I'm going to put you out before it's a war. I'm prepared for a war, but it's not going to get to that. You've been through too much. Your face tissue. I'm going to open you up, Scott, man. I'm opening you up.
Scott, I'm going to pull out. I'm too scared, mate. I'm too scared.
Well, let's hope.
Scott, listen, you expected. You expected to brush this brother off like he's a bit of fluff.
I know, but I respect it. No, I don't look at. Listen, I respect Scott.
You are expected to win. Does that bring extra pressure?
I'm under a lot of pressure, yeah, but at the same time, I've got a fight this Friday, so I'm under pressure. If I lose this fight on Friday, I've basically lost to Scott already. But trust me, I'm going to get a good knockout this Friday.
No, listen, he's took, do you know what I mean? Respect to him, do you know what I mean? to see what I've done, mate. Listen, I've been there, done it all. I've heard all the talk. Remember, I'm a veteran in this game, this fight game. I've had over 60 fights. You know what I mean?
And I respect
I've heard it all
fully.
before.
I do look up to you, Scott. All this shit talk aside, I look up to you and that. But right now, it's like every dog has its day, and it's my time now, bro.
Yeah.
And like
Of
after
course,
this,
mate, you're gonna say that, aren't you, mate? You're gonna say that, aren't you, mate? Because you're scared. That's why.
Scott,
Yeah,
he says he looks up to you. Do you rate him?
No, listen, mate, just another person to me. He's just listen. The mouth can't save him getting a fucking over and writing back at you, can it? I eat like a train.
See if you can land it.
Listen, mate, you haven't got a clue. You've not got a clue what's coming new, mate. You haven't got a clue.
Listen, I'm not the best fighter, yeah. I'm not the best, but you are the best. I thought I was fighting Floyd Mayweather when I took this fight, and then when I've watched you, I thought, wow, you're very, very beatable. There's not many.
Mate, listen, I'm a human being. I've got fucking 2 arms.
It took me forever to find you knocking people out. I'm fucking scrolling. It took me hours to find you. I was making a nice video for Gunman, yeah. And it took me hours because I can't find any knockouts, couldn't find anything. I was wasting hours just watching you faint.
You know why? Because I fought absolute savages, mate, my whole career. That's why. Absolute killers.
Bold old people, man. I fought a few old people, man. But you've gone in there.
Bold old people. I'm fucking down, mate.
I put them out fast. They give me on.
You fought people look like fucking. Everyone had dicks, mate. I've seen all your fights.
I've had opponents pull out. They're scared to fight me.
Random people. Jordan Crooks flattened you. He's only 65 kilo.
I've had 80-year-olds have to step in. I've knocked them out because people come fight me. You know what I mean? I'm not asked who you are, how big you are, how old you are. I'm coming to knock you out. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
Go on, you're going to say that. Listen, I think you're funny, mate, to be fair. Let's meet in middle then. We'll meet in the middle.
Let's go, champ.
I'm ready. We'll meet in the middle, yeah, and we can still hit the hardest. You'll feel how hard I
hit. I've pointed at the floor in a lot of my fights. I've seen you do that. I promise you now this. I promise now. I've been pointing at that floor. I'm going to see who's the man. And honestly, Scott, I'm not going to be turning up to lose. I'm coming to beat you. And we're going to, if you're ready for this, I'm going to put on a war, man. I'm prepared for everything. I know what I've signed up for. I know you're a beast, and I know you can take a punch. I know you can give it. But listen, I'm another animal to these people who you've fought. You know what I mean? These might have been past the time. I feel like you might have handpicked all your opponents, and you've handpicked me and picked the wrong person.
Handpicked me opponents? Look, Sean George and Tony Lafferty and Carlos Guerrero. Listen,
never know. These belts
me
are
opponents.
Belts, man. You don't know how in with BKB you are.
Why do you tell Sean George that Tony Lafferty, Aaron McCallum, all them would probably plaster you within 10 seconds, mate?
I'm a bigger name than them, and I've never heard of them. But they're probably better fighters than me, maybe. But I've never heard of them.
Flash. Stay off the bash. Fucking hell.
I don't do the drugs.
Couple of questions for you, Flash. Couple of questions for you. Listen, it is clear that you're an underdog. It's like Doncaster Rovers playing against Man City. How are you going to pull this upset off?
Trust me, man. Listen, I'm going to make it, hopefully, I'm going to make it quick and easy, but I'm going to show the world, yeah, what I'm about. So I'm prepared to take a punch. I'm prepared for a war, yeah, but all the wars Scott's been through, I know I can make it quick and over easier than he's had in his fights, you know what I mean? I've had fucking a lot of adversity in my life and my career. I've had a lot of things that fucking I've overcome, you know what I mean? And I feel like this fight is my fight in my life. It's most time I've had to prepare for a fight. And yeah, you know what I mean?
Mate, chill out. It's a fucking 4-ounce glove fight. Fuck me, we're not fighting for a world title. You're going on like you're fighting fucking Mike Tyson.
When I beat you, yeah, that's me going right up. When I beat Scott McHugh, you're a big name, you know what I mean? But I think the reason you retired not long ago is because you know you're losing it and you know you're passing your time. Why did you retire last year?
Why did I retire? Because obviously I've got a lot of fucking bad damage in my eyesight and everything, mate. So why don't you have a bit of respect?
To fight with me then, Scott, man. Fucking hell.
Have a bit of respect, mate. What you don't know, I've gone through in my career, my bare knuckle career. So you need to keep that out of it, don't you?
I understand, but still, Scott. Honestly, yeah, you retired and then the first fight was me. You should have picked an easier fight, man. You think I'm an easy fight? I'm going to show you.
Flash, do you accept though that technique is a huge part of the fight game?
Yeah.
And to the untrained eye,
it's gonna come out swinging, mate. And you know what? I'm the master at countering. Once you start swinging at me, mate, I'm just gonna counter and knock you out. You're gonna walk straight onto it.
I'm gonna stand there. I'll wait. I know you're a counter fighter. You're a really good counter fighter, and I've watched drops a lot of Scott, you know what I mean? I respect loads he does. And like, honestly, I might even use a bit of his game on him, you know what I mean? But listen, I know stylistically, on paper, Scott beats me. If you're a betting man, like all day, so you're betting on Scott. But listen, right now it's my fucking time. We're in 2025 now. I'm 23 years old. I'm feeling fit. I'm feeling in my prime, really healthy. You know, Scott, how old are you? 32, 33?
30. I don't even know. I think I'm 33 actually. Yeah, 33.
So,
Flash,
you know what I mean?
That's because of all the fucking punches I've took to head. I forgot what age I am.
I know, I'm fresh, man. I'm fresh. You know what
Flash,
I mean? I'm ready.
Scott's technique though, you know, he's tight, he's compact, his hands always high.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned that he's got a tighter defense than OJ Simpson, and at times in fights you've looked like you've been button bashing. You know, been thrown from different postcodes. It's effective, don't get me wrong, and you've done damage with that style.
I'm gonna be like myself in
But
this
are
fight,
you
trust me.
going to have to be more technically correct against this man?
100% fighting's not just fighting. A lot of fighting is thinking, you know what I mean? Most of the fight is just thinking. So there's gonna be a lot of thinking in this, but at the same time, Scott, you're not gonna be able to fight like you normally fight. And I'll let you into something now. This is gonna be a dirty fight, right? Not dirty, I'm not gonna be dirty like elbows. I mean, this is gonna be how you want
getting
it
your
to be.
cock out and that, yeah, getting your cock out and fighting and stuff like that.
Flash,
This isn't going to be how you want it to be, though, Scott. You know, there's going to be a lot of clinch. There's going to be a lot of different things that you're not liking. You know what I mean? I've seen what you don't like in the ring, and
I've never clinched in my life. Like I've never done Thai boxing or I've never clinched or done BYB or I've never been in any wars. You know,
either. You never had someone as bad as me and someone who's not done a boxing like me. Listen, my timing is on point. I'm going to catch you with that. You don't know the people I've fought, man. Listen, like trust me, you're going to have my respect after this fight, Scott. All shit talk aside, you're going to have my respect. I respect you big time, but after this fight, you will respect me, man. And listen to this, yeah. Fucking, I know what I signed up for, yeah.
Can't cope with it. I've never done an online interview like this with someone such fucking attitude, mate. And you know what that to me? That's a nervous novice fucking style. That what you've got.
Novice. I'm 16 fights in, Scott. All it is, man. When you called me out,
I had 16 fights when I was 12.
I used to watch your fights there. You called me out, and I sort of thought, wow, my man, I'll be real, I was a little bit of a fan of you, you know what I mean? And then you call me out, and then I'm thinking, wow, I felt a little bit hard done by, and I think, you know what, fuck this, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm ready, you know what I mean? And it's time for me, man. You're gonna know what you've signed up for on the 1st of March. Trust me on that.
I can't wait. Listen, I don't do talking. You'll see.
He's gonna be underestimating me. He looks past me already. He's signed up for fights straight after me. He looks past me, man. I know he does.
Flash, is Scott McHugh past his sell-by date? Are you relying on the fact that maybe he's not at his best anymore?
I'll be real. He's not past his sell-by date, but he nearly is. Give it a couple of years, he nearly is. And I think after he loses to me, he maybe have a couple of losses, and then it might be time to hang up the gloves. But I understand his last opponent, Rocky Reese, well bigger than you, Scott. You fight people well bigger than you, and I respect that. Fair play to you. You're fighting big guys. But me, I'm fucking fast. I'm coming down for you. You know what I mean? But I've got that power. I used to be fat when I was a kid. I was a fat kid, so I've got that fat boy power. You're like, you know what I mean? You don't know about none of that, Scott. You've always been skinny. You know what I mean? So we'll see on the first.
Flash, what does Scott McHugh do well? What does he do well? You've said what he doesn't do, what you don't think he's good at. What does he do well in your eyes?
I'll plug this in right now. He's a good fighter, so he's good at getting in and out. Yeah, he's very good at getting in and out. I'd say he's good at taking a shot all day. Everyone knows that's nothing like.
How are you gonna knock me out then if I can take a shot, you daft cunt?
I'm gonna give it you harder than anyone's giving you. People are scared of
listen,
you. They see you come out with all the belts. I've had it before. I've seen people come out with 10 belts. It's intimidating. People look at your name and think you're better than you are. With me, I'm not looking at this as a world champion, Scott McHugh. You're just another guy in front of me. I've been it with baseball bats, socket wrenches. I've took everything to the face. You're not a weapon like that. I've come off. I don't use weapons.
Yeah, I'll show you a weapon. You see that big right hand there? Look at them knuckles there, mate. That's a weapon.
You know what I mean? You look at these knuckles. You're nothing to me, bro. In fact, when I beat you, I'll give you a bare knuckle after. What about that?
We'll do no rules as well. We'll do kicks, elbows, knees.
I'm good at them. I can check them kicks. Listen,
you've got a fucking beam. I'm not even going arguing online like this. It's fucking childish.
Listen, right. You can say the talk. The hands will do the talking on the first.
Just one question. If this brother is to turn you over, if he was to turn you over like you were a new leaf on New Year's Day and beat you and pull this off, would that be the end of you?
No, mate, it's another fight, mate. I'm. Listen, I don't give a fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's just a fucking another fight, and I'll fight till the death till I can't fight anymore. So good luck stopping me.
Till the death, I'm ready to die on this fight, man. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I want to be on big shows. I want to make big money and provide for my family. And to me, this is like you're trying to take money from me. I'm gonna beat you, man. I'm gonna take the shine, man. Yeah. Trust me. You tried to take my shine by calling me out on the bash fight, so now I'm gonna take your shine as a world champion.
Scott,
let's go.
Scott, if you don't beat this brother in round one,
I'm a rapper. I don't claim to be a fighter. I'm a rapper.
Is that failure, Scott? If you don't knock him out in round one, is that failure?
Well, no. Trust me. You're
losing a grand.
If it's a close fight, Scott McHugh, like people are going to ask questions about you. Is he still there? Is he past it? Is he past his prime? All the rest.
Past me prime. I run a fucking 9-fight BKB win streak before I lost my last one. Fucking hell.
Grey hairs, Cutman, what you talking about? I mean, listen, every dog has its day, you know what I mean? Listen, I'm going to be putting pressure on the silver fox. You do a lot of waiting, Scott. I'm going to fill in them gaps for you. You do a lot of waiting. There's going to be no waiting with me. You're going to be under pressure, and you're going to think I can't lose to this.
Shut up, you. Listen, I can't be asked for this bullshit. Can you go on to the next question now? Because I'm actually getting bored.
Listen, let me talk. My next question is for you, Flash. Talking of the Bash fight, do you think he came out of that losing a bit of credibility because he was, he's well past his sell-by date? There's rumors he was drunk, and you knocked him out quick.
He called me out in a day. He chose the time. No, he chose the place. I chose the time. I told him I'd be there at 2 o'clock. Told him I was 5 hours away. He's waited in the pub, underestimated me. I could have got my face bit off, could have got my ears bit off. He did try and bite my ear after the fight in his house. I've shook his hand. He's gone to bite my ear off. And I've jumped back and that. His boys have got in the way, whatever. But it's good stuff, Bash. He come round, shook my hand. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that happened. That could have been me or me getting knocked out or something happening to me. My profile's gone up and stuff. I was meant to be fighting him on Peaky Promotions. I thought me and him, with coming off losses, it'll be good. This was at a time I was having a few losses, and he ended up demanding a fight after a few of my wins. So I went down the next day, you know what I mean? And I think I've gone up. My profile's gone up, all that stuff. And I think after Scott McHugh, I feel like I'm ready for the big fucking stages, BKFC, even Misfits, big paychecks, you know what I mean?
Just last question for you, Flash. I think he's last question for you, Flash. So, listen, you've hinted at his age. You've almost called him a silver fox, almost. You've also mentioned the fact that you're going to be pressuring him and he waits a lot and he needs more time. Yeah. Are you giving away your game plan that you're actually just going to go out and completely stick on him? Is that the way you're going to get this done?
But listen, he's not going to be ready for what I put on him. I'm going to give him a mix of things, you know what I mean? I'm going to give him a mix of fucking a lot. I watch a lot of fighters, I like to take the game plan. I like a lot of fighters. And I'm going to be taking a lot of the game plan, and I'm going to be giving him a lot of different styles. And he's going to regret that he's called me out. Facts.
Yeah.
So I am a no one. At the end of the day, I'm a no one, and you're someone in the fight game. So let's see after the 1st of March who's somebody.
We'll see. I usually don't do these lives, so I don't listen to all this bullshit talking.
No respect for me, Scott. I'm just being real and honest. I'm just being honest, man.
Are you going to teach him a lesson, Scott?
Listen, mate, you'll see.
1st of March, I'm going to get down bad to the bone, yeah? I'm going to pull off the biggest upset in fucking combat sport history. The no one versus the 7-time world champion, all right? Trust me.
Yeah, listen, it would be a hell of an upset. If you were able to knock the sonic rings out of Scott McHugh, it would be absolutely huge.
Of course it would be. Fucking, course it would, but it's not happening, is it? It's not happening.
Well, it's happening. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic fight. It's going down 1st of March in Stoke-on-Trent. Bad to the bone. One of the best bare-knuckle boxing promotions you will ever see. Make sure you tune in. Grab your tickets. The link will be in their bio on their Insta page. It's bad
all
to
respect
the
for
bone.
me, Scott. Come on, but I'm coming to take you out. Let's go, champ. I'm big up.
Let's go, Mush. Let's go.
Yeah, no, listen,
let's go.
Thank you both for coming on. It's been absolutely fantastic. Any fans that are still in here, make sure you're following both fighters. Make sure you're following the Gunman. We've got great interviews coming up. Fighters of all levels, and make sure you follow Bad to the Bone. That promotion is kicking off It is going down on 1st of March.
Respect,
do you
boys.
have a final prediction from both men before I let you go? I will start with you, Flash.
It's a first round knockout. He's coming to knock me out in the first round. It's going to be a first round knockout. He's coming to sleep me. I'm coming to sleep him. This is going to be fireworks. I promise you. It's kill or be killed. And I'm not being killed on this fight, man. It's yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
And say for you, Scott,
I'm excited.
Say for you, Scott, what's your prediction? Is this brother going to hear the final bell?
Listen, my shots are so crisp and accurate and powerful. The first shot what lands, that's it. I'm telling you. It might not be the head, it could be the body. We'll see how tough he is.
People are way bigger than you, Scott. You're nothing new, you know what I mean? I'm not fucking heavyweights out. Let's go.
Yeah, I've seen every person you fought. It's all right.
You haven't, it's not all on camera. I've had street fights with way bigger people than you know what I mean?
What do you think? I've just done 18 bare knuckles? Do you just think I've not done anything else?
I know you've got experience, but like I said,
I've got experience in a lot of things, mate, and a lot of martial arts.
I understand this.
So you underestimate me as much as you want.
Who's got more experience? Me, not you. So
boxing,
in hybrid boxing, 4-ounce gloves, you get fucking training.
So what, mate? I've got more experience than you in bare knuckle and fucking fighting. So
different range, like it's the same sort of thing. But listen, that's a one upper hand I've got on you. But we'll see.
Like I don't training them and sparring them for a living. No, like what I do for my bare knuckle fights. No, so
sparring with me though, are you, man? No one's got the pressure in
Fuck off, right, we're going.
Right,
I'll see you first.
Thank you very much for their support. #3gunman. Thank you very much, guys, for all your support. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming on.
See you first of March, little fucker. See you later.
Take it easy, boys.
I'm fucking coming.